Hey guys, Make Mine Marvel here with a Sideshow Collectibles Daredevil vs. Punisher exclusive diorama review. Doing this review for a friend of mine that requested some detailed video and close-ups of it, and also due to Daredevil season 2 coming out. I heard, I haven't actually seen it yet. I was finishing up the latest season of House of Cards, but I heard that the very first fight scene between Daredevil and Punisher is this pose that they did. So I'm excited to see that and see how accurate that is. Okay, so this statue is it's roughly 1/7 scale. Most of Sideshow's dioramas are 1/6 scale, so this is smaller than most of the dios. And I will put this next to the Wolverine vs. Sabretooth diorama so you can see the difference in scale size. This being the exclusive edition, it's a ES of 300, and the regular was an ES of 1,000. And the difference being, the big differences for the exclusive is a totally different base. The regular base I actually like better for more it's got more detail. It's a round brick facade with a fire escape on it and a light and everything. Not a light up feature, but it has a sculpted light to it. And the other major difference is the uniforms that the characters are wearing. These are the regular is the traditional old school uniforms. This exclusive is the modern uniforms, which I do like the modern uniforms way better than the exclusive ones, and I'll get into it in a little bit. So starting with the base real quick, simple base design here on this, just a corner of a building with a gargoyle's head on it. And the back is just broken away stone. It's painted well, it's sculpted well. There's not a lot of detail to it, but it looks like what it's supposed to look like. The stone looks like stone, the brick looks like brick. You can see how they added the weathering and it made it look like concrete. So even though it's not an elaborate large base, it's done really well. The better part of this base for the exclusive than the regular is that it's 4 inches shorter than the other base. So for display purposes, this fits in a D-tall extremely well, and it takes up less room than the other base. So if space is a concern, especially height-wise, then the exclusive might be something you want to look into. Now going up to, let's get an overall shot of the pose. The best part about the dioramas is the action scene that they capture, the story they tell, and the dynamic poses. No other poses are as dynamic as what you see in the dioramas. I mean, this is awesome. There's one peg in the foot for Punisher that holds him up, and then there's a peg in Daredevil's knee that goes into Punisher's chest. So there's only 2 points. There's 1 point of contact for the statue on the base, and then 1 point of contact for the characters meeting. And, it looks like Daredevil is kicking Punisher or kneeing Punisher right in the chest. Really dynamic. The faces are posed really well. They the way the eyes are posed and everything, and I'll get into detail, but it looks like Punisher's. If you can see his eyes from this position, yeah. So you can see he's looking up at Daredevil. And Daredevil's face you can see there they did a good job of having Daredevil looking down at Punisher. So they did a nice job of capturing that. It looks on point. Go with Punisher's uniform here. It looks like he's wearing like police riot gear. It's that modern look. A lot of body armor and shin guards, knee guards, all that kind of stuff on him. Plus here he's got more pouches and grenades. So it looks really good. The old one has, you know, his trench coat, and it's pretty sleek. I don't think he's got any like pouches on him or anything. He's got a holster, but that's about it. There you've got, you know, the back guard there, shoulder guards. You know, for a 1/7 scale, it's really well done. There in the back, you can see, sorry, in his gun, you know, ran out of ammo. He's got an empty round or empty chamber. Slides back, and he went to the knife to defend himself. And Daredevil's actually got a pretty neat. He's got a couple of cut marks, and we'll get that in focus. Hopefully, we'll get that in focus. You know, the light's washing it. I'll try from a different angle. There we go. So you can see he's got a cut mark right on his thigh. There's actually a little bit of blood and stuff there when they split his uniform from the knife. And same thing up on his shoulder. Yeah. Sorry guys, but I think that might be the best I can do. Maybe if I use some shadow here. Yeah, sorry. Unfortunately, doesn't want to cooperate. Face sculpt's good. Both statues. You know, for 1/7 scale again, very well detailed. Get a look at Punisher's face there. I like how they did the Punisher emblem as, you know, armor for his chest piece. I think that's well done. And then Daredevil's uniform compared to the other one. This has got bootlaces there. The modern version doesn't have any bootlaces. The soles are painted different color. In the regular edition, they're painted red. These are painted, you know, black. You can see it's got all the detail of the seams going up the costume, which the regular edition doesn't, along with the seams on, you know, on his chest running through his shoulders. So it's a different uniform for Daredevil as well. It's less noticeable, but it is a more modern uniform. And again, I like it better. The holster for his billy clubs, his baton, that's empty. It's a nice touch. He's got him in his hand. This is also a rope that you can, you know, move around. You can position any way you want. It's made to be wrapped around Punisher's knife hand. You don't have to, but that is the way it's made to, and it's just long enough where it fits well. Yeah, close up the Daredevil's face for you. All right, let me pause it. I'll grab the Wolverine vs. Sabretooth diorama and put them side by side so you guys can see a little bit of the size difference. All right, and there you go for the size reference. So you can see the Wolverine Sabretooth is definitely a 1/6 scale, and Punisher Daredevil 1/7 scale. It's a pretty good representation here for size-wise. Just, you know, they're also both basically in the same kind of pose, same kind of positioning. Wolverine on top like Daredevil is. You can kind of get an idea of like how, you know, big the arms are compared, you know, relatively to the statues, and the legs and just everything about it. You get a better go around this side, get your height wise. So. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.